I graduated from Rider in the spring of 1987, and currently I am the managing member of Geltrude Company, a certified public accounting firm in Nutley, New Jersey. So after graduating from Rider, I went on to join Arthur Andersen. And then from there, I moved on to a mid-size and then a smaller accounting firm. And I decided that I just wanted to do something for myself. So in 1995, I founded Geltrude Company. Now, that wasn't such an easy thing to do because there was no one to delegate to. So I decided that I was going to work 7 days a week, 365 days a year until I'd be able to build something that I could be proud of. One of the things that I'm definitely going to be going over.
Everything that Dan gets involved with is a success. Starting his own accounting firm. I mean, he was only out of college for 3 or 4 years working at different firms, and he decides to start his own firm. That's extremely challenging. And for him to not only do that, but grow it to over 50 plus people today is amazing.
Accountant and Geltrude Company founder Dan Geltrude is here.
That sounds to me like good news, sorta.
It is good news.
He's also an accountant. CPA Dan Geltrude joins us right now. Dan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Neil.
So in 2016, I was at the Republican National Convention, and I just happened to be at the same hotel as the Fox News team. So I started observing how TV worked in general, and I was watching who the guests were. And it occurred to me, I could do what they do. So I got some advice from people who knew more about it than I did. And they said, well, listen, you need some media training, and you gotta go out and hire a publicist. So I got 1 day of media training. Everything the IRS does is about return on investment. And then I hired a publicist, and I got my first chance of being on television with Neil Cavuto.
So you have people that are trying to push.
And the segment went really well, and that's what started the whole thing.
Thank you for all of that. You're the best, Dan. Dan Geltrude following that for you.
And then one time on the air, he referred to me as America's accountant, and the light bulb went off in my head because I said, that's it. That's my brand. Thank you, Neil.
Dan Geltrude, America's Accountant. Always great to have you on the show, my friend. Thank you.
Dan is a good choice for the Brodsky Hall of Fame. One, he's dedicated to Rider. He sits on their advisory board. Dan is clearly a go-getter. It's kind of obvious. I mean, this guy's on TV like almost every day. He's created his own moniker that is worldwide called America's Accountant. By him being out there and being on TV, constantly on camera and talk about different issues that relate to the average American, it's better for the profession.
Pay off all your debts as you start the process.
Dan Geltrude is very committed to Rider University, being on the Rider Accounting Advisory Council, and also coming back when asked to speak to the accounting club. He never says no. You know, he says yes to everything. And to be honest, I don't know how he does all the things that he does and does it really well.
As I look back, the thing I am most proud of in terms of what I've accomplished was being the student commencement speaker at graduation at Rider College. After my first semester at Rider, which was a lackluster at best academically, my father said to me, you know, this is unacceptable. So either you're going to pick up your game here or you're out. That became a motivating factor for me. So if he was trying to motivate me, it worked. If he wasn't trying to motivate me, well, what a surprise he got. I have to say that I am shocked with this honor Rider has bestowed upon me. For my alma mater to recognize my accomplishments, this is something I never thought about it. And I'm honored beyond words.